Alright gents, apparently I'm live again now. So, don't know what happened first time round. I actually took the time to give a bit of a monologue before I kicked off the draft for once. So rather than being a 2-minute video, it was in fact a 5-minute video. So 3 minutes of me talking at you guys that you unfortunately won't get to hear as much as I know you would have all really loved to. So let me see if I can remember exactly what I said, and if it's slightly different, apologies. So this is the first of the Melbourne bubble leagues. This is the head-to-head variation of the bubble leagues. In this league there will be one period. The period will go from the 30th of July to the 14th of August. And that'll be a single period containing 88 games. So that's about double the length and double the volume of games that a normal week in the NBA would have. So given there's only one period, you're obviously not going to be able to play all of the other 11 teams 1v1 in a vacuum. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually play, each team's going to play all 11 of the other teams simultaneously over the course of that one period. So you will have 11 results at the end of the 16 days, and that'll be either a category score out of 8 categories. So there will be no turnovers. So you might be 1-7 or 5-3 or 4-all with each of the other teams. To determine the winner, we're simply going to look at who has the most categories at the end of that one period. If there's 2 teams with the same number of win, losses and ties, whichever of those teams beat the other will be the winner. If it was a draw between those 2 teams, they would split the prize money if they were both on top. Or if they were both in second place, they would split the second place prize money. If we had 6 teams all finishing on the same amount of wins, losses and ties, which I doubt, but if we did, then they would split the first and second prizes 6 ways, and so on. So if there's any questions, obviously just hit me up in Slack. Let me get into the actual lottery now, because I have to go at 10 o'clock and I need to get all this posted and set up. Alright, cool. Let's go. And by the way, I've already made this video, as I mentioned. I'll show you who pick number 12 is. It's the Bulletproof Tigers. So actually this particular website lets me toggle on and off, so this hasn't changed from the original order. And just to prove it, I can tell you that I get a crappy pick. I think it's pick 8. Anyway, here we go. Bulletproof Tigers at number 12. Drodman 3 at number 11. I think that is the Bucket Getters. Pick number 10 is Simo in the Bubble. Sorry buddy, very very sorry. I know you had a good run for one league getting the number 1 pick, but now you're back to the bottom 3 picks. Sorry bud. Pick number 9 goes to John Prev 123, aka the Murder Hornets. Pick number 8 goes to myself. Size isn't everything. I told you I had some kind of crappy pick again in this draft. Pick number 7 goes to Bubble Boy H2H, which I believe is Yog, coming in with a different name to his regular one for once. Interesting, excellent. Pick 6, Size Matters, another interesting name, inspired by what? I'm not sure. Pick number 5, the Bubble Bears, Mr. Huggins. Be happy with that. Better than picks 10 to 12, right? Pick number 4 goes to Shield of Achilles, aka Cat 0025. Pick number 3, not sure exactly who this is, I have to check, but it's Bubble Guts from Tacos. Oh, that must be Jay. And then pick number 2 is the Lucky Celts. Lucky as always, leaving the Gertzman at number 1. Alright gents, that is the draft order for the inaugural Bubble League. I'll set it up in Fantrax. We'll get this kicked off in 5 minutes at 10 AM. Thanks for tuning in guys.